Yo, Truth, what's happening, my dude? Yo, listen. I want you to keep helping the brothers, man. I want you to help the brothers to be great men. Continue your focus, my dude. Keep serving the brothers, man. Encouraging them to be healthy, to be family men, great fathers, educated, encouraging them to be wealthy, bro. Making them powerful builders. You understand? And as you say, keep slaying that dragon, dude. You know, many of us have been through tough times. Some didn't. It's still work to be done, my nigga. Plenty of us come from all sorts of backgrounds and whatnot. But the service for each and every one of us still remains. The encouragement still must continue, bro.
That's a thinking man. That's a thinking man.
This is another piece on the rap sheet of Donald Trump. This misuse of power in the A$AP Rocky case. Yes. Okay.
Thinking black men must rise. We must emerge from wherever we came and unify and become powerful and change the circumstances under which we live. Brother Truth, keep telling the truth as you know it, my dude. Word to God. Peace.
We need more thinking black men, more free-thinking black men to be dragon slayers. Shout out to MOT. He dropped a video about how to get rid of your victim mentality. And I agree with it. We need to get rid of our victim mentality, if we have one. And many of us raised in the black community, raised in the matriarchy, raised in a former white supremacist slave colony, we've got a victim mentality. And if we don't have one now, odds are we probably had one in the past. It's cultural for us. And what MOT said, what worked for him was he had a big-ass goal, and he went out and worked to achieve that goal to go conquer. And I endorse his message 100%. I concur, man of tomorrow. That's an accurate statement. You're correct in that. I think that's the path. As a black man, as a thinking black man, you should have a big ass fucking goal for yourself that's a bit intimidating for you. You sort of question whether you can accomplish that or not, because when you orient yourself where you say, I'm gonna go on a fucking mission. I'm gonna go become a dragon slayer, and along the way, there's gonna be people and issues that pop up, but I'm gonna just keep fighting and keep pushing through. And I know for myself, on my journey, started off, I said I wanted to be a basketball coach. I wanted to work I either wanted to coach in high school or in college. I wanted to get a bachelor's degree or higher or a master's degree. And, I wanted to teach and I wanted to coach and I wanted to give back to the community and the black kids and work in the community to uplift black children and black boys and black girls. And what I ended up doing, man, at first I was like, man, I don't know. I was never good at school. I got my GED. I just didn't never like school. I mean, I could do the work, but I just didn't like it. And college kind of seems overwhelming. I don't know. And then I just said, fuck it, just do it. You got to do it, man. If you don't do it, you won't be able to live with yourself. You just put your head down and fucking go. And I told one of my buddies about that. He said, Truth, I don't think you could do that. You don't have the background for it. You don't have the coaching skills for it. You don't have the education skills for it. You might be able to coach in high school, but no way you can coach in college. I just don't see it. And I just use that hater as motivation, man. That's what you do with haters, man. You just use them as motivation. I just said, okay. I just looked him in the eyes. I said, okay, I hear you, and started smiling, right? I was like, oh, you motherfucker. Thank you. That is some of the best motivation I could ever have. You're going to tell me I can't achieve the goals that I have in my own mind? How do you know? They're in my mind, not your mind. You don't know what I'm capable of. So that was just a hater. And I put him off to the side. And it's important along your journey that you put people to the side and you keep your distance from people who have a victim mindset. You see, he's got a victim mindset because if he didn't have a victim mindset, he would know. He would have a dragon slayer's mindset. He would never look at another man and say, "You can't do that." First of all, you know that for several reasons. A, he probably can do it. B, if you say that, he's going to resent you for that. But he, because he's got that hater's heart and a victim's mindset, he doesn't understand that. So what happened was I put my head down and I went, got my degree, started coaching college. Boom, goal accomplished. Had a lot of fun along the way, helped a lot of people. And in that journey, I saw other people who had victim mindset. A lot of times, these kids out of the matriarchy, black kids, I actually recruited some kids that I've, in the college that were on my AAU team. Had a good relationship with them. They were good players. There were two brothers. One of them, he dropped out and he went to jail. The other, he made it through the program. Both of them were frightened to death to take out school loans. Said, I don't want to take out school loans. Oh no, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I could pay it off. And I was like, keep seeing this over and over. How come all the black kids out of the matriarchy, they won't take out, they're afraid, like frightened to death out of taking a school loan out. But the rich kids, you recruit a kid and his son is a son of a former NBA player who's got money and comes from affluence and wealth. His dad goes, I'm not going to pay for any of your college. You're going to have to take out school loans. And that boy, that boy was the son of a white kid of an NBA player. He goes, okay, Dad, no problem. I'll take him out. Dad told me to take out school loans. That's what I got to do. Let's do it. How do I do it? Take me down to the office. The black kids who don't have nothing, their parents never show up. Their parents don't come to meetings. They don't come to games. They don't give them any resources. These black kids who need it the most, they go, no, I don't want to take out a school loan. That sounds like a horrible idea. And that's that victim mindset. They're afraid to go out after what they want and after what they need because they're not sure of themselves that they can slay that dragon at the end of this adventure. They know they can take out the loans. They think they might be able to make it through school and through the program. They're having doubts about that. But that money, it's having to, they see all those numbers, on that check, and they're like, I don't know if I can pay all that off. And which is understandable. Nobody should be going in major debt for education. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is those that needed it most and those that needed that money the most were actually afraid to go get it when it was right there in front of them. And that's why rich people, the kids of rich people, they go out there and they make more money, and the kids of poor people, they go out there and they make less money. Because it's the mindset. It's how you see yourself in relationship to the world. But once you see yourself as a dragon slayer, you go, hell yeah, I'm going to go take those resources. Yeah, I'm going to take that school loan. Why? Because I know I'm going to accomplish what I want, and I'm going to cut that fucking dragon's head off at the end of my journey, and I'm going to make this happen. Then I said, you know what? I want to make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. Now, I've never came anywhere close to that, but that's my goal. And I said, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to invent a product that solves a problem that there's not a big market for, that there's not a lot of competition for, where there's a large market but not a lot of competition. So I leveraged my college degree and what I learned in school and what I know about science, and I started studying, I started reading, and I started putting products together based off of research and information and something that I could sell and create that would be the best in the market that could solve a problem. And I didn't know exactly how I was going to do it, but I just said I'm going to put my head down and go. And what I found was I was frightened, I was scared, I was not like scared like, no, I was legit scared like, am I doing the right thing? Am I wasting my time? Am I spinning my wheels? Is there going to be goals am I going to be able to reach my goals? Even if I'm able to put this together, am I going to be able to sell it? I don't know. But I told myself that self-doubt, that fear, that's part of the journey. You just stare that motherfucker down and you walk through that self-doubt. You walk through that fear. It's like being in the forest, in the wilderness at 3 a.m. when it's pitch dark. And you know you got to get somewhere, and if you don't get somewhere, you're going to die. So you just keep marching through the forest, through the darkness. This is why it's good to have a good spiritual understanding. And all I saw was darkness. But as I kept going, what I started to see was, I started to see light start to shine through the clouds and behind the trees, and light beams would come through the trees. I'd see rays of light starting to brighten up the wilderness and through the woods so I could start to see. And now I'm like, I could start to see exactly what I want and where I'm going, and it's all starting to come to fruition. Because I've got the mind of a dragon slayer. I'm going to go after it. I don't have a victim mentality. When you have a victim mentality, you're looking under every wall. Oh, it's the white man, it's the devil, it's the black woman, it's the black man, it's Pookie and Ray Ray. It's my baby mama. Life is too hard. I don't have the education. Even if I do get my goal, it might, what if it doesn't work out at the end? So why should I even try? That's a victim mindset. The key is, MOT is so damn bright. You want to have a goal that's so fucking big, that makes you so fucking happy, that you want to go to bed early, and you want to wake up early to achieve your goal, because it brings you joy. It brings you a peace of mind. It's not easy. It's hard work. But what you're doing transforms you in a way. It shapes you in a way. You have to build yourself up in a way. You have to acquire skills and be a better man to be able to achieve this goal, so that along this journey, you become a better man. And when you become a better man, the world expands. And once you start to see that light starting to come through the forest, and you start to see that dragon you're about to slay, you go, I got this motherfucker. I got this. He's coming after me, but I got this fucking shit. And you're calculating, you're plotting, you're courageous, and you do what you got to do to win. And you're going to win if you just keep hacking at it. As if this is a figurative dragon. This isn't a real dragon that we're talking about. This is a goal. What is it? Is it going to college? Is it getting a degree? Is it just getting a new job? Is it getting your passport and traveling? Is it buying a new home? Whatever it is, just do something big with your life. Get after it. Just think big. Draw up blueprints. Draw up a business plan. Create a journal for yourself where you write down what your future is going to look like, and then live your plan every day. And separate yourself from the people who have a victim mentality, because they're just going to get you in your way and slow you down and bring problems into your life. But once you reach your goals and get where you want to be, you're going to be surrounded with like-minded individuals who can insulate you from the bullshit. And you can always reach back and visit those people sparingly if that's something that you want to do. But just get after it. You're worthy, black man. You're worthy.
What's going on, man? This is Let's Be Frank, man. My brother. Truth as I know it, man. I'm making you this private video, man. You kicked my ass this morning, brother, with that video. But before I get off into that, let me begin by saying, brother, I sent you that PayPal, man, so you can continue your work, my brother. Because the only way the manosphere, the brothers in the manosphere, the brothers of this awakening will keep this alive is just not through their participation, but through their financial participation as well. So, brother, take that, and as I get more, I'm going to sing you what I can. Go ahead, shout your brother out, so that these other brothers will have a name to know that, hey, that monetary faith is being put behind your message.